thank you for taking a few minutes with Below the Scene readers from around the world. Let's just kick things off by having you introduce yourself and your stage weapon of choice with Pittsburgh hardcore punk band Code Orange Kids.
Hi, I'm Jami, and I'm the drums and sing in Code Orange Kids.
Awesome. So how have the initial tour dates with Gaza and Full of Hell treated you thus far?
It's the best tour we ever did. It's been like amazing. Like we've been able to play to a lot more kids than normal, and like people sing the local songs, and touring with two of my favorite bands. So it's the best tour we've ever done. It's great.
Awesome. Very cool. So now you guys are out supporting a new full length, and you're first on Death Wish. Can you tell us a little bit about the record? It's entitled Love is Love, Return to Dust.
Yeah.
Awesome. So when did the actual dealing with some wind here? When did the actual writing process start for the record? When did you guys start first crafting the tunes?
We started writing the record. We've sadly been writing it probably since like the spring or something like that. So we took a lot of time in the spring, and we took a lot of time before we went to Europe. And then, no, actually we recorded it in June. So we took a lot of time before we did all of our March touring, and some of which was Full of Hell. So, yeah, we were writing it for a couple months actually, but mainly in like the March and April period, and then a little bit in the summer right before we went in June. So, yeah,
cool.
It was pretty quick actually. We had certain songs in for a long amount of time, but that was when we did all the main meat of it.
Right on. Very cool. Now, you guys were working with Kurt Ballou at God City Studio for this recording. Now, I know you guys are fans of some of the works that he's recorded there in the past. Was there anything working with Kurt that saw you step out of like your comfort zone or like try new things that you hadn't done in the past?
I don't know if it was so much step out of our comfort zone as like he really just pushed us to get the best takes that we could, and it's out of our comfort zone in general to just be in a studio and using really like nice equipment. So like I don't know, we do normally just record at a house with like all the stuff that we have and with our friend Matt. And so it was just different. We got to spend like a week doing it. It was just a totally different experience. It was really I don't know. It was awesome. It showed me things about making a record that I definitely didn't know, and I don't know. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool to be able to be in that environment and like really focus for like a week.
Awesome, man, awesome. So how does the actual, once you guys hit the studio, what does the actual process look like? Are you guys tracking individually? Are you doing it live to a metronome?
Me and Joe recorded bass together. We never used a metronome or anything like that. Me and Joe recorded bass and drums together, and then we recorded the guitars separately, and then
cool.
the vocals after that. And we did it for about a week, and on the last day we finished mixing everything, and everything you hear we all did together. We mixed it all with him together, and we had all the songs ready, so we just kind of like baked it out, and we had the last couple of days to really make it sound really good.
Awesome.
Or as good as we could at least, and yeah, that's kind of how it went.
I'd like to discuss some of the thematic elements of Love is Love, Return to Dust. What were some of the lyrical motifs found on the record, and how does the album artwork correlate into these motifs, if at all?
I don't know if there's like a theme as much as there's a lot of ideas that I want to get across like emotionally as opposed to like specifically. Most of it's just super personal about my life and about what I think and feel or whatever. But I don't know, the art has always really mattered to me, and like I guess it just really has to connect in my head. Like when I see the art, it has to feel like the music, and it has to feel like Code Orange Kids. And that's at least what we've tried to do. I don't know how to. People ask me, what's the record about? I don't really know how to explain what it's about. It's like asking me, like, what's your life about?
Right.
I don't know. Like, it's just about some struggles I have, like depression and other things, and kind of just accepting that's where you're going to be and that's where you're going to stay. And that's kind of where the title comes from, Love is Love and Return to Dust, I guess. Just acceptance of, this is how it's going to be, and you can do what you can do with it, hopefully. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what we always try to do. And I don't know. I didn't want to make a record that was like super complainy or like cryy. I just kind of wanted to say how I felt. Hopefully people can connect to that in some kind of way. It seems like some people do. I don't know. At least a very small amount of people. But yeah, I don't know, with the art, there's just a certain aesthetic that I really want to come across, and I don't know exactly how to explain it, I guess, but it just feels right when it's done.
Right on.
Yeah, it all kind of works together. There's like certain images that we used in the past, like the rat, the bird, and the flowers, and it kind of carried through our whole, from our demo to now, and I don't know, I always thought it's really important to like keep that consciousness of like what art, making sure that it's not just art that goes with music. It's all part of the same thing. It's one like big piece.
Right on. Very cool, man. So right now, Pittsburgh seems to be a hotbed for rising hardcore. You have bands like Code Orange Kids, obviously, Heartless, and others. It would seem that the Pittsburgh scene is kind of segueing into another renaissance of sorts with the new Mr. Roboto venue relocating, and you know, the art scene in general in Pittsburgh is on the up and up. What do you guys? What's your feeling with the current Pittsburgh scene?
I love Pittsburgh. It's my favorite hardcore scene. And, like, we're in Philadelphia, and I love Philadelphia too. But Pittsburgh just has such a different vibe. And we're all friends. And there's tons of different kinds of hardcore and heavy music, and it's just I love it. And, like we got into it when we were 15, and ever since then it's like been our home in all ways. And we meet awesome people all over, but it's nothing like Pittsburgh to me. Just because it's our home and where we're from, and bands like Heartless, Counts of Hate, Run Forever. Back to Misery, do the 731, we have all these great bands that all sound nothing alike. Don't always sound like that much like what's going on in other places, and I think that's really important and different. And that's kind of why I think we are the way we are, whatever that is. Because I feel like we were kind of made by our friends about other bands that were around us, as opposed to like bands from different areas.
Right on. Very cool. So what is Code Orange Kids have on the plate as we head into 2013?
We have a couple tours that we're still waiting on, but they can be really, really cool that are coming up. And we have Four-Way Split coming out. And other than that, we'll just be touring and trying to push it as hard as possible and keep playing and meeting new people and trying to just have fun. And that's all it's really about.
Awesome,
man.
Yeah, this is your old school. You did a semester here, right?
Yeah. I wanted to. I mean, I don't know. It just wasn't for me. This is for me. I love doing this. I'll never act like what I do is anywhere on the level as hard as people have to work all day long. Like they're like shitty fucking jammer jobs, or even people that have to sit in class all day long. I know that I'm really, really close to making what I'm doing right now, and I just want to keep doing it, trying to have a good time. Put something hopefully a little bit different out there. At least it's different to us. Something that we really care about and that really, really matters to us.
Right on. Very cool. Well, thank you very much for taking a few minutes with Below the Scene readers from around the world. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Absolutely.